This should be a relatively short video. It amazes me how gullible we all can be. Every one of us knows, if you've looked into this just a little bit, that mainstream, fake stream corporate media is CIA controlled. It's Operation Mockingbird propaganda. It is literally a propaganda machine for the CIA. We already know this. If you need to relearn this, just go back to a couple of my videos. I show you documented evidence where all of mainstream media, I'm talking about Fox News, the Communist News Network, MSLSD, ABC, CBS, all of them are CIA propaganda networks. They work hand in hand with the government. So, before mainstream Operation Mockingbird propaganda news sources wanted you to believe this about Epstein.
Next to the new questions around the investigation into the death of Jeffrey Epstein, the accused sex trafficker stunning the world, taking his own life in a Manhattan jail cell.
Breaking news this hour, officials say multimillionaire Jeffrey Epstein has taken his own life.
The raid today, our cameras there at Jeffrey Epstein's private island, and it all comes, of course, as outrage grows tonight. Why wasn't anyone watching Epstein in jail? How was he allowed to take his own life?
Jeffrey Epstein has taken his own life.
Taking his own life in a Manhattan jail cell.
Take his own life.
So they say Epstein committed suicide. Now they're saying this.
All right, joining us right now, former New York City medical examiner, Dr. Michael Baden. He's a forensic pathologist, Fox News contributor, and joins us right now for an exclusive interview. Dr. Baden, thanks for being here.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
When did you realize that the Epstein family needed help?
Well, I was asked by the brother, the next of kin, to be at the autopsy. And at the autopsy on day one, there were findings that were unusual for suicidal hanging and more consistent with ligature homicidal strangulation, which included...
And it was suggested at the time that he committed suicide by doing what?
By hanging. At the time, he was found allegedly hanging by a homemade ligature of sheets.
Are you saying you don't think it was suicide?
I think that the evidence points toward homicide rather than suicide.
Why?
Because there are multiple 3 fractures in the hyoid bone, the thyroid cartilage, that are very unusual for suicide and more indicative of strangulation, homicidal strangulation.
The bottom line is Operation Mockingbird, CIA-controlled mainstream propaganda corporate media wants you to believe that Jeffrey Epstein is dead, whether by homicide or by suicide. It doesn't matter to them.
Jeffrey Epstein has taken his own life.
Taking his own life in a Manhattan jail cell.
Take his own life. Ligature, homicidal strangulation. I think that the evidence points toward homicide rather than suicide.
They want you to believe that Epstein is dead. Now think about this for a second. If Epstein was indeed the billionaire everybody says he was, then you as a billionaire are a pretty smart guy. And if you have dirt on higher ups like officials like Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton, Donald Trump, Alan Dershowitz, it doesn't matter. If you have dirt on them like they've dabbled in child pornography or child rape or whatever, then you as a billionaire, being the smart guy that you are, have not just one kill switch, but multiple kill switch. And everybody knows if all the sharks in the pond sink their teeth into the blowfish, they will immediately die, politically die, go to jail, face a criminal prosecution. If Jeffrey Epstein is the guy everybody says he was, then no doubt he had a kill switch. You don't touch Jeffrey Epstein. He makes himself untouchable. So a deal had to be made if you just followed the logic trail. That's all you got to do, is just follow the common sense trail of logic and truth, and you will come to the conclusion that it's more likely that Jeffrey Epstein is not dead, but that he's living a fabulous life, probably his best life ever, because now he has 100% anonymity. If you enjoy these videos, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification icon, give it a thumbs up, and share it with everybody you know, everywhere you can on social media. I'll see you guys in the next heavily censored shadow ban video. Before you go, check out our new shirt designs in the shirt store. Here's the Beta Hates America design. Hell no, you're not taking my AR-15. And nobody needs an AR-15. Well, nobody needs a whiny little bitch either. And yet, here you are. And against all enemies, Democrat and Republican. There are over 90 other kick-ass designs in the store and the links in the description. Your purchase supports the message of freedom on this channel. If you get something out of this content, help me beat YouTube's censorship algorithms by liking and sharing this video. And while you're here, why not watch a couple more of my videos? Until next time, stand firm, stay vigilant, and for the sake of all that is right and good, stop giving your rights away to tyrannical psychopaths who want to destroy this country.